Hi, good morning everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Fishing AT. And today I'm fishing on the North Somerset coast at Bossington. A mark I've only fished once before. It's a very large pebble beach, bounded by Pulley in the distance there to the west, and then Hurlstone Point there, which bounds the bay to the east. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. It's Monday the 3rd of October, and high tide is in a couple of hours, 10 o'clock. It's a small tide, neap tide for the channel, about 8 metre tide. Low tide about 5:30, 20 to 6 in the evening is about 4 metres, so about 4 metre drop. So the first rod is out, Pulley pennel, big chunk of mackerel. Last time I fished here, caught a lot of dogfish. Now that was back in May. Basically not quite won a chuck, but it was very busy with dogfish, so hoping that we can catch something a little bit different today. Just bringing in the first cast, had a few little knocks on it. Not sure whether there's a fish on there. I don't think so. I was just catching the bottom, yeah. Clearly something's been having a go at the bait. I'm fishing a rotten bottom today. You can see that there. Just got a Gemini clip link with an offset link there, with a rotten bottom. I'm not fishing a grip lead. The tide is relatively small. And on the first cast there, even though we're still about an hour and a half to high water, there's no evidence of any pull, but a good sign that that the bait has been taken. So baits today, I dropped into Oliver's Angling in Clevedon on the way down from Chepstow to Bossington today. Picked up some fresh lug, nice looking lugworm there, and I also had some mackerel from him as well, and also some sandeels, and I brought along some of my own bluey and squid which I had in the freezer. So fish baits and worm. As I say, baits, rigs are going to be really pulley pennels to start with. See how we go, whether or not I put a 2-hook scratching rig out. Depends how busy or not it gets. Lovely day, it's quite bright and warm. It's about 16 degrees. I think forecast is virtually 5 mile, I think, southerly winds really, so blowing over the top. So as you can see, there's no real waves as such, just a little bit of a swell. There's a little bit of colour in the water, which is good, so it's not completely clear. If you watch the White House and Mortimer fishing on the BBC 1, I think, or BBC 2 on a Friday evening, the current series, they actually on episode 1 they actually fished here in the afternoon. They fished the River Exe in the morning, and they came to Bossington and fished the afternoon. It looked like it was a red hot day. Water was gin clear. I won't spoil it for what they caught if you haven't watched it, but it's a great little telly sequence. Some lovely aerial shots of Hurlstone Point there, and over towards Porlock. You can see the yachts out today, lots of yachts out racing by the looks of it this morning already. Beautiful. And I've got the beach to myself, which is I'm not sure if that's a good sign or a bad sign, but anyway, it makes a difference to being at Chesel and having to fight for a space. I parked in the National Trust car park in Bossington. I'm a National Trust member, so it didn't cost me anything. So a nice little car park there, great toilets, which I think are open long hours. I know when I fished here before, I came back at night and they were still open, so they were great. It's a lovely little village, please respect it. Drive carefully when you're going through the village, the roads are very narrow. And it's about a 900 metre walk to the beach, to the shingle bank. And that brings you basically up to a sort of a concrete turret, which you might be able to see there. There's a couple of walkers there. And then I've walked about 350 metres to the right towards Hurlstone Point. Crossed the well, you don't cross the river, it goes under the Pebbles, but the riverbed was dry, so that's where I am, about 1.25 kilometre walk. I've been getting very little bites on this rod, and I should bring it in, and I just got snagged. Oh well. There might be something on here. Double sandeel bait. If it is anything, it's very small. Tiny conger by the looks of it. Well, it beats a blank, and he's probably been sat in there for quite a while actually. The little tap-in bites for a while, so get him unhooked and put him back. Put him back. Oh, we go. Oh shit, wet foot, not what I wanted. After I caught that conger, whether I just, when I was winding the line in, I managed to loop it or something, but anyway, next cast had a bloody massive crack off, so I lost that trace to the sea, and the leader, a bit of a bird's nest. So I had a third rod set up, which I wasn't fishing, just for that sort of scenario. So I've got a 2-up flapper on my short rod here. I've just been getting some decent bites on it, so it's got lug and squid, so let's see what that how that develops. Been fishing about 3 hours. That conger was basically 3 hours after I started. We're getting a few little bites every now and then. Baits are coming back, sometimes stripped, sometimes not. But anyway, it's encouraging that got a fish, the blank is beaten, so always gives you renewed enthusiasm. You just have to trust that your tactics are sound, and that the fish, when they're there, will actually take your bait. So that was taken on a 2-0 pulley pennel with a double sandeel bait. So hopefully there's a few more, but really need to see his dad or his granddad or his grandmother. See what we got here. Big. Got size 1s, and that looks like another conger. Looks like the twin brother of the one I just caught. Huh. Just in the lip. Oh. So he was on squid rag on a little size 1 hook scratching rig, and he's gone. I think that's been congered, or common eel or something. That is a right mess. Bites again on the left hand rod. Just cast out actually 2-hook pulley rig with lug and squid on each hook. Just those 2 congers so far in successive casts. It's now about 2 hours after high water. As you can see, the water's gone down quite a bit. Let's see what we got. That's very small. Okay. My money would be on another conger. Should have placed a bet on that. All 3 that I've had have all been about the same size. Let's get him unhooked. Get a rag. Get him unhooked. Go on then, off you go. Yeah, that needs a weight. Just was baiting up, getting some squid out of the pack, and this squid actually had a fish in it, so I'm not quite sure what fish that is, but anyway, I thought it was a bit of a funny looking squid. It's because it was stuffed with whatever that was, and the squid was, well, smaller than the fish it took. Huh. Oh well, he didn't live to fight another day. Yeah, another conger. looks like some of my previous trace by there, by the looks of it. Something I lost earlier on. I'll look at that in a minute. Let's see if I can get this one. There we go, another conger. I'll put him back in. I think he's gone. Oh, it's the first, let's say, first bite out for 2.5 hours. The tide is about another 40 minutes to low. So quite a lot of pebbles exposed now. I haven't moved down to the rocks, down to the water. I'd rather try and fish high. So anyway, let's see what's on this. Let's see how it gets pinned in the no, snapped it. Anyway, a little less line in the sea. Well, it's almost 6 o'clock now. Low water, sun slowly setting over Porlock there. Cloud cover's increased and wind had got up a little bit coming from over the shoulder, but nothing that was not uncomfortable. Just those 4 congers so far on the ebb tide, and 3 of them have fallen to squid and lug on Pulley pennel, and basically the other one I think took a double sandeel. So certainly the lug, first time I've used lug for a few trips actually, haven't been able to get it, and so that's certainly finding fish, but obviously they're just small congers. So I'm going to carry on fishing probably for another couple of hours, like fish into dark, see how things go. Most of the tackle losses today have really been through poor casting. If I've typically fluffed a cast, I've had a couple of birdies, or you know, they've landed short and then I've gone to wind them in and they've been stuck in the rocks close in. Farther out, I was getting a few snags earlier on with the left rod, but I sort of changed really casting position. Must have been a patch of rough ground or snag or something there, and I just moved it a little bit 20 yards to the right for casting, and haven't been having any problems. Still a bit slow. It's upper 6. I've got a bite though on the left hand rod. Just cast out again, lug and squid pulley, and got something tapping away there. Clouds getting a bit heavier now. No rain as such, but some dark clouds coming over, but a beautiful end to the day. Lovely spot. Very picturesque. Obviously there's a couple of anglers who just started down there near the middle of the bay, so fingers crossed for them that they can catch something. bite. I think if it knocks again, I'll probably bring it in. Don't really want to deep hook a fish as such, or conger as such, these small ones. Surprising what they can take down. Yeah, I'm gonna take that one, I think. Ah, shit. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Feels like there's something there. My guess is it's going to be another conger. Looks like it. Go. Let's get you back in, mate. Try and grow a bit before you get on my hook again. Getting bites on the lug and squid pulley. Small taps again, very similar to what I've been having all afternoon with the small congers, so I don't think it's anything different. Fish baits on their own really, other than the double sandeel which I caught the conger. First one, I think. Very quiet. Again, if I get another tap on this one, we'll bring it in, I think. Oh, I missed him. Well, that's it for another session. It's about quarter to 8. I'm probably leaving at the best time. The tide has turned. I had a couple of bites. I just lost another set of tackle. Had a bite, took me into a snag, so I lost that. So, but I'm basically out of bait, and I'm getting home tonight. So just thanks for watching. Hasn't been very diverse. Obviously, just 5 conger eels, but it's a lovely venue. Going to come back. Maybe fish a different tide. Fish it up and out maybe, rather than, you know, out, which has been predominantly what's happened today. Thanks everybody who's watching the channel. I've gone over 10,000 views, which might not sound a lot, but it's a lot for me, so thank you very much, and thank you for those people who like and subscribe, and obviously please leave any comments as you see fit. Take care everyone. If you're fishing, tight lines. If you're living, enjoy life. Take care everyone, bye now.